now I saw, see again 63. Is any event happening or anything?
No, ma'am.
Then what, Pranati? Yesterday I
No
told you,
idea,
right?
ma'am. Yeah.
Today we are
yeah,
doing
ma'am.
some problems. Yesterday I told you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why we should not record the session. Let them, they will use the session for recording and they will see that recording and they will do it. Then they will not come for the class. Tutorial session you should not record only. It's their interest. They have to come and sit in the class to solve it. I am wasting 1 hour time to solve all this. Harshit, can you tell me the formula? Have you all solved that problem? Knight and Nash using dice coefficient by considering the bigrams for each word.
Ma'am, is it 1/4, ma'am?
I don't know the answer. We'll see it. We'll check with others. I have the answers in the down. If I come down, everybody will look into that. We'll see. You have to find what first. What is a step to find it? Can you tell me directly whether you can find the similarity? X, what is X here, Knight, and Y is Nash? So what they are given, they are asking to find the dice coefficient, right? So what you have to do, they are asking to find by using the bigram count. They are asking to find the similarity. How much bigram they are similar? Okay. So what you have to do, you have to find the bigram of the first word. Vishnu, how you have done? You find the bigram of the first word. How many bigrams you'll get? Ni, Ig, GH, HT. Right? 4. Oh, similarly for Nash, you have to find the bigram. Two words together. Bigrams means you cannot take Ni with Na and all. What? How you will take bigrams? 2 words occurring
Continuous.
continuously. In NIGHT, N and T is bigram?
No.
ma'am.
No. So that you should know. Okay, so you have to take the bigram for Knight, Nash, and that will be the X count, that will be the Y count, and you will be having the answers. Harshit, can you tell me what is the answer you are getting? Batala Harshit.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the answer you are getting for dice coefficient for these 2 words? Since one student has solved, I cannot move out to the next one. If you tell the answer, I can move to the next one. I want everyone to solve it. Small, simple problem. Not even it will take more than a minute. Tell me, Harshit. Don't mute yourself, Harshit. I am waiting for your answer.
Ma'am, I didn't do, ma'am.
Why you didn't do? I am not so fast also. I told you take your notebook, take a pen, take a calculator, and it's very simplest problem. You know how to find a bigram? Can you tell how many bigrams are there in the word fruit?
No bigram.
No bigrams. No bigrams in the word fruit. Is this correct, Krishna Saket? How many bigrams are there? He is telling no bigrams. Then how you will calculate bigrams then? Krishna Saket, can you tell me how many bigrams are there in the word fruit?
Ma'am, in the word fruit, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ma'am, in one word, I'm not sure, ma'am.
In the word fruit, how many bigram possibilities are there by considering each and every character?
Ma'am, 1 second, ma'am. So, ma'am, I think 3, ma'am.
Is the 3 correct, Sahana, for fruit?
4, ma'am.
One is telling no.
FRUUIIT.
Very good. In a class itself, one is telling no bigrams, other is telling 3 bigrams, and other is telling 4 bigrams. So which is correct finally? Pranati, somebody I can able to see their names in the screen.
4, ma'am.
4. Who is telling 4? Harshit, how come no bigrams only your answer, right? Your NLP, according to your NLP term, it is no bigram. If somebody tells the answer, we can copy. Copying is easy. But I have given a chance initially to tell the answer. That time you have told no bigrams. How come you can tell no bigram? What is a bigram? Can you tell me? If I keep on dragging like this, time will waste like this only. What is a bigram? Tell me. Without that, I cannot move to the next problem. You don't know what is the basics of bigram. What is bigram, Harshit? You're telling 4, right? How you got 4 and what is a bigram? Can you tell me what is a bigram in NLP?
Ma'am, I didn't tell answer, ma'am. I told no bigram.
That's why no bigrams. Okay, tell me what is a bigram? You're telling no bigram, right? How you identify there is no bigram in this, and tell me what is the definition for bigram? Mute your phone or keep your phone outside. There is something. It's not a viva. Even if it is wrong, fine. Tell me, Harshit. According to your understanding, you don't remember. Okay. Can anyone tell me what is a bigram definition? N-gram model. In language modeling, we have learned unigram, bigram, trigram. What is bigram? Anyone?
I'm two consecutive words coming together.
In a sentence, it is 2 consecutive words. In a word, 2 consecutive characters or letters. Okay, forms a bigram. Okay, if it is a sentence, it is a 2 consecutive. Bigram is a 2 consecutive. N-gram is a 2 consecutive n items generally. So if it is a bigram, 2 grams, 2 consecutive words together forms a bigram. If it is a word, in that 2 consecutive characters forms a bigram. Without that, we cannot calculate dice coefficient. Okay. Okay, so what you are getting 0.25. So to 0.25%, it is similar based on the bigram probability. Okay, next one, take this problem. Can you all able to see the problem? How similar, there are 2 sets. Okay, a simple example using set notation. How similar these 2 sets are. The set A with the value 0, 1, 2, 6. I am giving with all possibilities. It may be a word or it may be a set of some numbers or something. Okay, that number represents something. And there is a set B with a number 0, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9. How these 2 sets are similar based upon Jaccard coefficient. Calculate J of A comma B. Sometimes they will give Jaccard coefficient or sometimes they will give J of A comma B. Can you all able to see, students, the set, the values? If I scroll down, the answers are there, that's why.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. How similar these 2 words are, because in semantic analysis, we have to find out the similarity between 2 words. There are various measures to use them. They are using various measures. So these are some measures. Okay, with some examples we are solving out. If it is a word, then directly we cannot find how similar are they. We have to take a bigram or unigram, then only a trigram, then only you can find out. So what is an answer? Can I call somebody? Animesh? If I call somebody, many are leaving.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the answer for the second question, Animesh? You are still doing?
I'm still doing, ma'am.
Okay, once you finish, you tell me. Even if it is wrong, that is fine. We'll correct it. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll discuss. This is a discussion hour. Don't get shy. Even if it is wrong, fine. Correct it. So that you get an opportunity to correct it. That's all. Another 1 more 2 minutes I'll give. Then Animesh will discuss. Others can check your answers.
Ma'am, is it 1/8, ma'am?
I don't know. The answer is the down. Wait. Let him we'll discuss. Okay. Then I'll show the answers.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Wait for 2 seconds. Let him finish, Animesh. Okay. Animesh,
Ma'am,
done?
5?
You are getting 0.5. He is getting 1/8. Anybody is getting any other answer?
5.
Animesh, what you got?
0.25. 1/4.
1/4. Krishna Saket is getting 1/8, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Any other answers anybody is getting?
I got 1/4.
1/4. So Animesh, can you explain how you got 1/4? Then we'll check the answer is correct or wrong. What is Jaccard coefficient formula first? J of A comma B. Am I audible, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Tell me, ma.
Ma'am, x intersection y by x union y.
That is common between 2 terms divided by the combination of 2 terms, union of 2 terms, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what you will be getting? So first, see when you are writing this, when they ask for 2 marks, you have to write A intersection B, A union B separately. Then J of A comma B is equal to A intersection B by A union B, which is A intersection B is common as 2 divided by, here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 by 8, which is 1 by 4, which is 0.25. So 1 by 0.25 percentage, the two sets are similar like that. You have to step by step, you have to execute. By seeing, you know the answer. Krishna Saket, now can you find out where you made a mistake, man?
Ma'am, I'm not sure how A intersection B had 2, ma'am.
See, common between two terms.
Only
A.
HT is common, no, ma'am. So are we supposed to count HT once or twice?
HT, yeah. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, ma'am. I was calculating for night and not. I thought that was the question. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. That's why I am given a set. So I am giving, see there itself I thought of asking you to do that, but I am giving different combination. Input can be a word, it can be a number, so that I am giving different combinations. Okay.
Okay. Got it, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Next one, Jacquard coefficient. Next one is you have to calculate from the Jacquard coefficient, Jacquard distance. You please write it. Jacquard distance. It is here. Jacquard distance. Okay, Jacquard distance is a measure to measure how dissimilar the two sets are. So what is the similarity between two sets? That is Jacquard coefficient. So between the two sets, what is the similarity measure we got it, students? Jacquard coefficient is to measure the similarity between set A and set B. What is the percentage we got it, students?
25%.
25, that is 25 percentage. So what is Jacquard distance? They may ask calculate Jacquard coefficient and Jacquard distance. So Jacquard distance definition you take. Jacquard distance is the measure of how dissimilar two sets are. So it is a complement of what?
Jacquard coefficient.
Jacquard coefficient. So how to find it from Jacquard coefficient? 1 minus of? Jacquard distance is equal to 1 minus of?
Jacquard coefficient.
Coefficient will give the Jacquard distance. So they may ask for the same set, they may ask in 2 marks, 1 mark for Jacquard coefficient and other mark for Jacquard distance. So don't simply Jacquard distance is equal to 0.75. Don't write like this. You write it. It is it's a complement of Jacquard coefficient, which gives a dissimilarity between. They may ask which distance is used to find the dissimilarity between two sets, whether Jacquard coefficient, Jacquard distance, none of the above. Like that, if they give an option, you have to write it, which is correct. Dissimilar between two sets. Percentage of dissimilarity between two sets is represented in Jacquard measure. It is represented by a Jacquard distance. Okay, it's 1 minus the remaining percentage. This is not, this is for some other problem. Whatever problem you got it, for that you subtract it and do it. Okay, this is your second one. Third one, can you all able to see this problem? Can you all able to see this problem? Without set notation, I am giving. So first one with set notation, with the words, then without anything. There is some. Can you all able to see, students? Question which I have highlighted. Yes, read out that and try to do it. Some 2 minutes I'll give. Then I'll call somebody to find the answer. Here also you have to calculate both Jacquard coefficient and Jacquard distance. I am giving different forms of problems. You should not think that only words will come. If you are solved, you wait for 2 minutes. I'll call somebody, we'll discuss with them, then we will do it. Okay. Okay. Can I call anyone? Varun? Villakanti Varun.
Ma'am, I'm doing, ma'am.
Still doing. Okay, we'll wait for you. Varun, finish fast and tell us. Others are waiting. We'll discuss the answer, whatever you got it. Don't get it from others. Since I called you, now you will message your friends. They will send the answer. Don't tell that. You solve by yourself. Even if it is wrong, fine. Deepak, you finished? GK Deepak. Deepak is here. Deepak. Gayatri.
Hello.
Yeah.
No, I'm still doing.
Still doing. Okay. How many of you are completed? Raise your hands. One, two, three. What is doing? They are only doing and they are raising the hands. Huh? Ranak,
Yes, ma'am.
can you discuss this answer? Others let them check it.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever
Yes,
you
ma'am.
have written, you will discuss. Not a problem. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Take
So,
it.
yes, ma'am. So,
From the formula, if the question is given like this, how you will solve it in an exam, step by step.
yes, ma'am. So I have written. So there are 6 species, ma'am. A, B, C, D, E, F, and then 2 were common. So I took 2. I consider 2 as common. So X intersection Y will be 2, and X union Y will be 6. So I got 1 by 3, and then distance I calculated 1 minus J of X comma Y. So 1 minus 1 by 3. That is 2 by 3. So I got 1 by 3 and 2 by 3.
Everyone is getting the same answer, students, 1 by 3 and 2 by 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Anybody else? Any other answers? We will discuss where you went wrong.
Ma'am, I got 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. I think I did some mistake.
Who's this?
Maulika, ma'am.
Maulika. Check, Maulika, what you have done. How you got common is what?
There are 6.
6 different species are there. And different species they told.
Yes, ma'am. So 6 minus 2. I think because 2 rainforests have 2 things in common, so I took 6 minus 2 and got the union as 4.
No. 2 species are stayed between 2 rainforests. There are 2 rainforests are there. Okay, researchers are studying the biodiversity in 2 rainforests. So you have to, okay. So in both the combined together 2 rainforests, there are 6 different species. They are there. The different word is there. So that will give a more importance because they are unique. Okay. There are 2 species are stayed between both the rainforest. So it is there in rainforest. So in among A, B, C, D, E, A and B is occurring in both first rainforest and second rainforest. And C, D, E, F will be in one of them. Okay. Is that fine? And we move to the next one. Okay. So this is done. Next you write the next formula, cosine similarity. The formula is, you write this formula, cosine similarity between the same vectors is defined as x and y. Between 2 terms, x and y is given as summation I is equal to 1 to n. This formula you write it. This is the formula. Summation I is equal to 1 to n xi into yi divided by square root of summation I is equal to 1 to n xi square into square root of summation I is equal to 1 to n yi square. This is the fourth method. Oh, can you do it for the above problem? Can you do it for one more coefficient? Is there no overlap coefficient? Dice we have finished. Jacquard we have finished. One more which we have not touched is overlap, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you do that above research problem for overlap coefficient and can you tell me? Or first problem you take it. Knight and Nast. For the first problem, Knight and Nash, solve it for overlap coefficient and tell me the answer. Please write the formula, then only you'll get a habit of writing the formula in the exams also. For the first problem, Knight and Nash, I will call somebody. Grishna. Grishna.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you completed for Knight and Nash overlap coefficient?
Doing.
Do it fast.
Yes, ma'am.
You same set of bigrams. You take the bigram count. The problem will say instead of Dyke's coefficient, calculate overlap coefficient. What is the answer, students, you are getting?
One by 4, ma'am.
1 by 4. Everyone is getting the same. Justice Sriharsha.
Yes, ma'am.
Today you are there.
Yes, ma'am.
When you scold, you will be writing one very big long mail message. Huh? Jyotsna. Jyotsna is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Okay. You people are not there when I called last time, right? Jeet.
Ma'am, I'm there, ma'am.
Last time also you are there. Okay. Jeet. Today also he is not here. Okay. Then we'll move to the next question. So this is the consider the following vectors A and B. Calculate the cosine similarity and tell me how A and B are similar using cosine similarity measure. Can you able to see, right? 110, 101. Jyotsna, you finish the answer for this question and tell me, ma. Okay? Cosine similarity measure.
Yes, ma'am, I'll tell.
You have to do it fast and discuss. Then only others are waiting. Those are completed are waiting. We have to discuss now. Finished? Jyotsna? Anyone has finished? Nobody is finished? Sahana, Vishnu, somebody is raising their hand. Right? Finished, huh?
Done, ma'am.
Done,
Yes, ma'am.
done. Okay. Jeevish, can we discuss? Jyotsna, have you finished? I call
Yes,
only these 10 students, they will only be doing. Others, no, they will take the time. Justice Sriharsha finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Raising your
I got
hands
one.
and
1 by 2.
putting it down. So half correct, half wrong. Huh?
No, ma'am.
I can able to watch what you people are doing. Don't think that I am sitting here and simply sitting here. The other side I am doing, you are raising your hands and putting it down like in a class, half raising and half putting down. Huh? Okay, tell me, Justice Sriharsha, what's the answer you got it? 1 by?
1 by 2, ma'am.
Okay, everyone got 1 by 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Jyotsna, can you explain how you got 1 by 2 so that others let them check, those who are not completed can check it. listen and they can do it. How you got 1 by 2? If they ask an angle, so 60 degrees similar, or simply you write cos theta is equal to 0.5, that is enough. Okay, 1 by 2. How you got 1 by 2, Jyotsna? Can you explain so that others this are not completed, let them understand? So, Jyotsna? Okay, leave. Next question. Yeah, this question I'll give. Start from here. Calculate the cosine similarity. I highlight. Okay, I can't able to highlight this. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth line. Can you all able to see the fifth line, students? Fifth line in this example.
Yes, ma'am.
For
Yes,
an
ma'am.
example, so you calculate the cosine similarity for the two text. Two text is given below, T1 and T2. I don't know how you will calculate. You think and calculate it. The first text is glutathione hymocytin transhydrogenase, and second one is the second sentence is given. Okay, they are asking you to find the cosine, how similar these two sentences are based on cosine similarity. Two text is given. Text, first text you can take it as T1, second text you can take it as T2. Think how to do it and find the cosine similarity measure. If anyone got an idea, at least you discuss whether it is right or wrong, we'll think, then we'll go ahead with the problem. Don't read the first 5, that is all for simply this one. They are given two text, okay, sentences. The first sentence is the first one and the second sentence is the second one. They are asking you to find the cosine similarity between the two texts, okay, T1 and T2. Any idea how to solve it?
Like we retain a frequency for all the alphabets.
Very good. Alphabets is not required. Words. How many alphabets then you will take?
No, I thought more accurate.
Okay. In depth you are going. Okay. That's why there, instead of taking a single alphabet, I am giving bigram, trigram so that the count will be less. Okay. So that, yeah. Find the frequency. Find the frequency. Then you do it. Okay. Find the frequency, then you do it. Have you all got it, students, or I want to explain it again? You know how to find the frequency of the words? You take the text T1, you make a table. First you make a table. Okay, side of the, you make 2 rows. The first row is for the text 1, second row is for the text 2. And you write all the words above the table, all the words. What are the words which you have? Glutathione, homocysteine, transhydrogenase. Then again glutathione is there, no need to type it again. Already it is there. COA, again glutathione is there, no need to type it again. Transhydrogenase is already there, so no need to type it again. So how many words you'll get it? How many columns you get it, students? How many columns you will get it?
4 words.
Four columns you will get it. How many rows you will get it? 4 columns you will get it. One for glutathione, hymocysteine, transhydrogenase, and COA. Okay, 4 columns you will get it. How many rows you will get it, students, for the table?
2 rows.
2 rows you will get it. Then you find the frequency. Then you multiply it. Then you do it. Try. Answer is down. If I show, nobody will think of. At least I want to see all these combinations I am giving here, but later in exam, don't tell this combination is not taught in the exam. You have to think and you have to solve it. All this, first of all, I should not tell. First, how to find cosine similarity formula with one values I can do it. That's all. But even with sentences, with words, with numbers, without words and numbers, with the paragraph, how to find everything combinations, I am giving it here. Done, students?
Ma'am, 2 by root 21.
I don't know. We'll see it. Others?
3 by 2 root 10.
Ma'am, 1 by root 2.
Oh. I don't know. I have to see the answers down. So I should not give sets for all this time. So I can give it an exam so that everyone can get different answers, I guess, in the class. Try it out. Others? Anyone else? I think if any one of the answers are matching with any one of us, we will see.
Ma'am, mine is wrong, ma'am. I just realized.
Oh, yours is wrong. You again going back. Others? Even if it is wrong, fine. Vishnu, don't get scared of something. We'll discuss. That's all. Okay. If
No,
you
ma'am,
go wrong only, we can correct it. See, now you made a wrong. So next time in the exams, you'll be very careful when this type of question comes. You'll be very alert. Every time if you correct it in the exams, you are making it wrong. That's all. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Any other? Nobody is opening your mouth.
Ma'am, 2 by root 15.
2 by root 15. Somebody got 2 by root 10 or something. And anyone?
1 by root 2, ma'am.
1 by root 2. I think somebody got it. Anyone got any of these answers? One of these answers, multiple choice question here. Which answer is correct?
1 by root 2, ma'am.
1 by root 2. Priya has finalized. So if Priya finalized, it will be correct, I guess. Priya, 1 by root 2 is correct among all the combinations. Can you explain?
Yes,
I didn't have
ma'am.
the answer. I didn't have the answer, I guess. Okay, I am not having the answers here. See, here it is there. See this. Have you all got this? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I made a small mistake.
Yeah. Those who made a mistake, you can correct it here. Where you went wrong, please find out. Please understand and do it. Correct it. Correct yourself. One by root 2 is 0.72.
Yes, ma'am.
0.707, ma'am.
Okay. So, have you all corrected? Vishnu corrected? Somebody was telling some other answer. Jeevish or somebody. If you are not completed or if you went wrong, you can check this table. This is a table you have to draw. From this table, you have to separate each and every component. Then you draw final multiply like this and you show it. Okay. Otherwise, I will not be knowing how is the square root of x squared, y squared, how much. Separately, you calculate. Then you substitute in the formula and do it. That will be better. Okay. Can I move to the next one? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is cosine similarity. Later you can see. Okay. Only 2-3 minutes is left. Next one, TF IDF. I told, right? What is TF IDF? I asked whether anybody knows TF IDF. What is? Can you know what is TF from the name itself? We have seen at the last slide word frequency, document frequency. Okay. What is TF? What is TF? 1 minute, students. 1 minute, I will come. Divishna, silent please. What is term frequency? TF is the term frequency. We can also calculate TF, IDF for a given document. So you please make a note, students. TF is a term frequency. What the TF is? It measures the frequency of a word in a document. What is the frequency of a word in a document? I have one document, one paragraph. I want to how to calculate TF for a word? What is the definition? Says TF is the Can you all able to hear me, students?
Term frequency.
Yeah, term frequency. Okay, the term frequency of a word in a document, Okay, that is called as a term frequency. So how to calculate term frequency? TF is equal to number of times the word occur in the text or the document divided by total number of words in the given text in the document is called as TF. Please make a note. Term frequency is number of times, or we can write a number of times a term T appears in a document divided by total number of terms in the document or total number of words in the document or in the text. Next one, IDF. What is this? Is inverse document frequency. How it is calculated? This is used to find the frequency of occurrence of word. These TF, IDF measure is used to find the frequency of occurrence of word in the documents. Okay, IDF is an inverse document frequency. It is how it is calculated is obtained by dividing the total number of documents divided by number of documents containing the term and taking a log of it. Okay, and taking the logarithm of that. IDF is obtained by dividing the total number of documents containing the term. Okay, dividing the total number of documents by the number of documents containing the term T and taking log of it. That is total number of documents divided by number of documents having that term and taking the log of it. It's an inverse document frequency. We'll see an example here. That how to calculate TF, IDF. It is a product of multiplying TF and IDF. I will get a TF, IDF measure. So now I think that problem, yeah. Take down, consider a document having 100 words. Please make a note, a document containing 100 words wherein a word cat appear 3 times. A single document, consider a document containing 100 words. I have a document or a paragraph having 100 words wherein the word cat appear 3 times. Calculate term frequency. TF. Calculate TF. Please respond, students. Last 2 minutes. Respond fast.
3 by 100.
What is 3 by 100? That is number of times the word appear in the document by total number of words in the document, right? So 3 by 100 is your TF. Next one. Now assume that we have 10 million documents. How many documents we have? There one document 100 words. Now assume that there are 10 million documents and the word cat appears in 1000 of the documents. Calculate IDF. Inverse document frequency. How it will be calculated, even if you know not knowing the final answer, can you use the substitution log of based on the definition of IDF, can you tell me log of total number of documents divided by number of documents having the word term T. So what will be log of? Please respond.
10 million divided by 1000, ma'am.
1000, good. So that's why 10 million divided by 1000. So if you multiply this, we'll get the TF, IDF value. Okay. So this is your last measure. Okay, so we have seen today Dice coefficient, Jaccard coefficient, overlap coefficient, cosine measure, and the TF, IDF measure. Okay. The remaining things we will see it in the next week class. Okay. Is that fine? I think 11:35.